relaxed as, take a chunk out of this solo here. We're on to the dirty section for the Unforgiven solo. So we're going to start with a double stop, it's called. Now we're going to be using the blues scale here. Okay, so we're starting on the 7th fret. Second finger is going to be on the G string. Third finger is going to be on the B string. So this is a double stop. That means we're playing 2 strings at the same time. We're going to hit the note. We're going to bend it up. So each note's going to get a half step bend. That note's going to turn into this one. This one's going to turn into this one. But we're just going to be on the 7th fret, bending at a half step each. Okay, so we're going to do that twice. Then we're going to drop down to the 5th fret on the G and over to the 7th fret on the D. Okay, now we're going to start the next sentence. It's after this. Okay, so I'm on the 7th fret of D now. Okay, now I'm using 3 fingers to bend, just because it makes life really easy. 1 finger is a little tougher, so 3 keeps the strings down, keeps everything in line, and you get a nice clean bend. Okay, so we want another half step out of that. So I bend downwards. If I'm on the D string or up, I bend down. If I'm on the G string or down, I bend up. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm going to bend half step. So we're getting 2 notes out of that. So I'm bending it, going to the 5th fret, then the 7th fret on the A string, then down to the 5th fret. Then I'm going to slide. I'm going to stick that note to my finger and drag it down. Then I'm going to back up to 5 and back to 3. Back there. Then I'm going to go to the E string, 5th fret, down to the 3rd fret on the E, back up to the 5th, and then end with my punctuation mark, which is the 3rd fret on A, and I'm bending it a half step. So here's what we got. So that's that section. Now we got our next sentence. I call them sentences or phrases. It's the best way to explain it. That's what solos are. You're kind of telling your own little melody through the song with your solo. Anyways, enough theory. So now we're coming up to a run. So what I do is I start with my 3rd finger. I want to slide into position. Okay, this is our A scale. Okay, but we're just going to stay in this pattern for a second. But anyways, I'm going to slide it with my 3rd finger from the 5th fret on D up to the 7th fret. Then I'm going to hit the next 2 notes on the G string, so that'll be the 5th fret and 7th fret. Now this whole thing about the slide, you're going to be hitting, tapping, sliding, like a bunch of little things here. So what I did is I hammered on, back on 5 to 7. There's my first 3 notes. So I hit that again, 5 to 7. I'm going to pick and slide it up 2 more frets. Then I'm going to do the same thing. Hammer on these 2 notes, slide up another 2. Okay, so I got a half step there, and then my hammer on is a half step apart instead of a whole step. Okay, 3rd finger sliding 5 to 7, Take the first 3 notes, hammer on, 5 to 7. Pick and slide, hammer on, pick and slide, hammer on, pick and slide. Now I'm going to drop down, after I've hit 11 to 12, I'm going to drop down to 10 on G, or B, sorry. Now the fun starts. I love this part. I'm going to roll my finger down, roll it down to the E string, same fret, then back. Then I'm going to hit the same note up to 13, and back. Okay, so we got, then back again. Making sure that I'm hitting this note as a start off to whatever note I'm using. Okay. So coming up, there's the note. Now I'm going to hit it again. Rolling down up to 13 on the B, back down to 10 on the E. Then we get into the crazy bending section, which will be another lesson. But anyway, so here's that second sentence, or I guess it would be the second sentence, yeah. Now what I was doing there, I was doing pinch harmonics. You can hear him pinching the string when he plays that little section. Then the bend starts, I'll just tell you now, it starts on the 20th fret on the B. But I'm running out of time on here, so I can't do that for you, but I will do another lesson on it. Okay, so let's just recap real quick. Whoa, I screwed up. Sorry. Okay, so I'll play this out from somewhere in the solo here if I can find it. And thanks a lot for all the great comments. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. Please subscribe. Whatever, it's all good. Check out my my website, supercatstudios.com. I love this part. Alright, here we go. You're playing like Kirk. How sweet is that? That's a great solo, man. Anyways, thanks a lot, guys. See ya.